Bill, you there?
I'm so glad you guys brought this thing up about Thanksgiving because it reminded me of something that happened quite some time ago, and I sat and laughed so hard this morning because I haven't thought of it for a long time, but I'll try to make a long story short. Traditional Thanksgiving type situation, lots of people, just a real good, almost a Norman Rockwell type Thanksgiving. So all the guys are downstairs in the game room doing the mail bonding thing, waiting for the dinner to be served. Well, this is when I was around 13 or 14 years old, and back then there was a restaurant chain called Winky's that I think everybody probably remembers. There was a lot of rumors going around as to why Winky's shut down, and you guys have probably heard a lot of them, but my uncle was telling us a story that he had heard the real reason that Winky's finally shut down, and he was saying that there was 3 different things that were caught by an investigator or something. One of them was they were using a frozen hamburger patty to play hockey on the floor with, and when they were done playing hockey with it, they actually put it back up on the griddle and used it. Well, then they caught another guy when he wanted to see if the griddle was hot enough. He spit on the griddle, and if it's sizzled, he knew it was okay to put the meat on.
There you go.
Okay, then he got to the best part of the story, and he says, Winky's was known for their big wink, and they were really famous for their special sauce. And he's sitting there telling all of us, well, now we know what was so special about the special sauce because they caught a guy whacking off in the mayonnaise.
Oh, my God.
So we were all in hysterics after he said it that way. Well, here's where the good part is.
All right. Okay.
There's my cousin, who is about 5 years younger than me. And he's down with us, and he's laughing hysterically, and we're all thinking, he doesn't even know what whacking off means. So my grandfather and a couple of the others, they start ribbing him. They're like, what are you laughing about? You don't know what whacking off is. So they tried to get him to say, what does it mean? And, of course, he didn't know. So to make a long story short, it's finally time for Thanksgiving dinner. Keep in mind that half of the family is extremely, extremely religious. So we're all sitting around having a wonderful meal. My uncle said, boy, this is really good coleslaw. Did you put some special sauce in there? It's kind of like an inside joke for all the guys. And we looked at each other and kind of laughed inside.
Right.
Well, then my grandmother says, no, this coleslaw really is. It's tremendous. I think it's the best coleslaw I've ever had. There's my cousin, doesn't even realize what he's doing, as calm and cool as can be. He goes, yeah, that's because we all whacked off in it. We had to get up from the table and leave.
That's where
that's
you can't breathe on that one.
That's
that is funny.
Classic story.
That is funny.
True story.